Hi and a very good day to all the audience. Today, I will present a presentation slide related to my industrial training during my internship in a company. I will start the presentation for the course ATW306, which is industrial training. My name is Tinisma Talha, metric number 147862. My academic supervisor is Association Professor Dr. Siti Rohaida and my company supervisor is Mr. Ahmad Sapian bin Mustafa, who is the manager of Unit Financial and Asset Management Division Network Sabah, Group Network Technology, GNT. I choose Telekom Malaysia Berhad as the place where I carry out my industrial training for 4 months to find experience and complete the ATW306 course, which is industrial training. First of all, I will say a little about the purpose of industrial training that I did at Telekom Malaysia Berhad. Firstly, industrial training can expose the students to the real world of work in facing the world of work after graduation. Second, self-preparation to repair personal weakness to be more advanced and think rationally in dealing with any problem. Third, give students the opportunity to put theoretical knowledge into practice. Fourth, provide knowledge on the workforce ethics and expand students' understanding, knowledge, and skills. Lastly, raise awareness and increase students' interest in the chosen field. Now is introduction of the organization and location. The organizational name of this company is Telekom Malaysia Berhad. Telekom Malaysia Sabah Headquarters, which is TMIPK Kota Kinabalu Sabah. The address of the organization is at Level 4 IPK Building, Jalan Tuanku Abdul Rahman, Kota Kinabalu, Sabah. The picture on the top shows where my company does industrial training, while the picture below is the location of the practical place by using a map through Google Maps. TMIPK is in Kota Kinabalu area, which is a city where the place is a strategy. Now, we move to the background of the company. Telekom Malaysia Berhad was initially the government department known as a Department of Telekom Malaysia. The Telecom Department was established on April 1, 1946 in Malaya. Telekom Malaysia was incorporated into a Berhad public company on 12 October 1948 to take over the operations of the Malaysia Telecom Department. This privatization is aimed at increasing productivity, efficiency, and quality in line with the goal of industrialization. Full privatization was only carried out on 1 January 1987 when all the JTM properties owned were transferred to Syarikat Telekom Malaysia Berhad. Telekom Malaysia Berhad has divided the organization into 3 main divisions, namely Telco, Servico, and Newco. Telco is a telecommunication cooperation is an industrial business group which carry out all function and organization structure. Newco is the specific aim of exploring new media, which is a combination of computer, telecommunication, and media, while Servico is a provide efficient human resources and high-quality support service at reasonable prices to Telekom Malaysia as a customer main. Basically, this 3 main section has been established as follows: reorganization of the organization in January 1995. In 1996, Telekom Malaysia was appointed as the main supplier company to the infrastructure of the Multimedia Super Corridor MSC project by supplying internet equipment, which is the Internet Service Provider ISP. Based on the increasingly encouraging demand and development of telecommunications, Telekom Malaysia Berhad was incorporated on 12 October 1984 to take over the operation of the Telekom Malaysia department in line with the privatization policy. The vision of Telekom Malaysia is to make a life and business easier for the well-being of Malaysia. Mission is deliver easier life to customer through a convergent lifestyle communication experience. To business, collaboratively and provide support through integrated solution and to the country by supporting socio-economic development through education, innovation, and social initiative. While the objective is to ensure that the people are connected in more than one way and provide a variety of high-quality services. We move to the organizational structure of Finance and Asset Management GNT Sabah. This is the structure chart for the Finance department where my industrial training is. Financial and Asset Management manager is Ahmad Sapian bin Mustafa. CapEx Management Assistant Manager is Catherine Eng Ting Fui, while OpEx Management Assistant Manager is Haryati Binti Kadir. Next, the support officials are Ahmad bin Mujumat and Razima binti Tamin. Assistant Technical Officer are Masna binti Anwar and Norlin binti Junaidi. Next, the Assistant Support Officer is Ainun binti Matusin, while the Senior Support Clerk is Fauzia Ang Samad. There's a elite name is Siti Nur Izati binti Stephen, and I am the trained, which is a practical student, Tinisma binti Talha. That is for the organizational structure of Finance and Asset Management in TMIPK GNT Sabah. Assignments or tasks during internship. There are many things that I have done during my internship, which is I'm more proficient in Microsoft Excel and Word. This is because every day I will be doing some work using these two things. Excel is the most important Microsoft I need to use during internship. Next, assisting the financial side in ensuring that Telekom Malaysia's internal customers manage an asset and understand the work related to asset and finance. Fourth, I learned that we need to know that asset need to be known as to whether the asset needs to be used, needs to be sold, or whether it's need to be disposed of, and then assist in separating some asset-related information using Microsoft Excel by place or district. That's why I said we always do work in Excel. We also need to ensure that the assets can be monitored, and we attend a meeting with the staff of the finance department. We also discuss the asset of GNT to do a verifications for the transfer briefing about the assets. Other than that, settle the report of asset using Excel. Then the reports from Sabah Finance will be sent to SSO Kuala Lumpur Finance every month by our team. Lastly, we making calls to the PIC according to each place or district to know the latest development about the asset. All of this is the things that I do every day at the office. Same things every day, every week, every month, we'll do the same things as I mentioned. We move to the skills acquired. During internship, I have many skills which are self-management. I have become accustomed to the correct use of time. For example, every morning I learn to be on time, where I will come to work on time even earlier than the appointed time. I often come and how early to work so that I can get into the habit of always being on time. Quantitative and analytical skills. Quantitative skills involve the ability to manage data and use numerical evidence systematically. Overall, analytical skills are the skills we use to work. It refers to the ability to gather and analyze information, solve problems, and make decisions. Quantitative or analytical skills are important in managing a job, especially data and so on. Next, leadership awareness. The leadership value that I have practiced throughout my time at the company is how to ensure that the assets are always taken care of we monitor. We need to make sure that the asset is known to be there. For example, whether the asset needs to be used, needs to be sold, or whether it needs to be disposed of. If it needs to be disposed of, then it will be the property of Telekom Malaysia Berhad. Teamwork skills. Every time I do my work, I will ask for the help of my department colleagues to help me in solving the problems I face. They taught me the skills to work in a team well enough to achieve an objective. I am very excited every time I work with them because I learn a lot of interesting things about how to success in teamwork. One of the basic elements of critical thinking as an administrator and marketing department is the preparation of the amount that needs to be adjusted to the current target. However, as a practical student, I am not overly burdened by this situation but need to be aware of further action in the future. Communication skills. During my time as a practical student, I was exposed to various ways to communicate more effectively. My co-workers also play a role in honing my communication skills. For example, I will often try to be brave in communicating with my department colleagues to further improve my communication skills. Problem-solving skills. Among the tasks that I have done, I have been given exposure on how to help the finance department in ensuring that the customer side in Telekom Malaysia Berhad to deal with the asset issue. Computer skills. I was also able to learn more about how Microsoft Excel is used to prepare data more quickly, accurately, and effectively. Next, project management. During the Raya and Keamatan celebrations at our company, I voluntarily joined other departments in preparing the celebrations. I participated in the preparation to give me a little bit of what project management is, even though the Raya celebration and Keamatan were not too much. I learned that strong interpersonal skills are key indicator of success in a work environment, as a benefit include the ability to collaborate with the teammates to solve difficult problems. In addition, I noticed that communication with other team members and departments also helped me improve my interpersonal skills. Now we move to the overall during industrial training. I learned many new skills, for example, technical skills, computer skills, soft skills, and many more, as I have mentioned through acquired skills. These skills will benefit me a lot in the future, both for myself and the future company I will work for. This will open many job opportunities for me with the skills I have. Passionate in finance job, especially asset. In this company, asset is the main topic in my assignment. It can be said that I can easily understand the work related to assets because every day I will deal with asset. This was a very good and meaningful experience for me as well as for my future. Third one, good environment. The environment is quite good and safe. My workplace is very fun and calm. No bad things happen, and I am very comfortable working and conducting industrial training in this company because the environment is quite good and very comfortable. And I really enjoy and happy to do industrial training in this company. Other than that, helpful colleges. I'm also glad that the majority of a college are good people. They are very helpful to each other, especially in the financial part. My college always help me at any time. They gladly and willingly often give me help, including other colleges. And then discipline. During my industrial training, I also become a very disciplined person. For example, I come to work on time. I always come to the office on time and come home on time. I'm also disciplined in terms of use. Every day, I follow the way to wear formal clothes to the office. In addition, I'm always disciplined in doing a task given by my supervisor and deliver it on time. And lastly, I dare to speak in front of an audience. Throughout the internship, I was brave in speaking in front of people. For example, during meeting, I dared to ask questions to my college and also dare to voice my opinion about contributing some ideas about an assignment. All of these are among the things I got during the internship that gave me many benefits for the future. Finally, for the conclusion, while I was undergoing industrial training at Telekom Malaysia Berhad, which is TMIPK, Jalan Tuanku Abdul Rahman, Kota Kinabalu, Sabah, Telekom Malaysia Berhad is the company responsible for enabling digital Malaysia. TM has led the country's latest development in wireless connectivity and will strive to do so in the future. Exposure to real work environment benefits students as trained by the opening their minds to be more creative and knowledgeable. Students can also identify and deal with the issues that often arise in a real world situation. It will help improve students' ability to think, learn independently, and solve problems effectively, as well as product creative quality work. During my training, I met many wonderful people who were always eager to help and share their knowledge and experience with me. Finally, throughout this training, I also been able to improve my communication and interpersonal skills. I think That's all for the presentation of my industrial training. Thank you for watching. Have a good day.